Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I missed you so much. It's been like 3 days, but I still missed you. As you guys can see, I'm not wearing my specs today. My eyes, they're getting better. They're getting better. Getting better. As you can see. But before I get into this, let me first introduce myself properly. It's your queen. It's your king. It's your girl. It's the professor herself. It's Professor Diamond here, you guys, and welcome, Diamond fam. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you guys are good because I'm great. Oh my God, we got 2 new to the fam. We added 2 new. Come on, guys, let's get 100 before the end of the month. Come on, let's get to 100. Please help me, right? Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, today's video, I'm still doing my research on feminism. There's actually a lot of information, guys, that I need to scour through. That is the reason why I have not done the part 2 to it, Feminism Debunked. But I promise you by Tuesday, I'm gonna have that up here. Yeah. Then today's video, oh my God, I've been talking for like an hour. Yep, a lot. Today's video, anyway, guys, my roots are always itching. Anyway, today's video, I'm going to be talking about consumerism in Zambia, in Africa, the world, and its impact. But I think I'm just going to title this "The Reason I'm Not Yet Famous." Yeah, that's the title. The Reason I'm Not Yet Famous. That's the title. Now, what is consumerism? Consumerism is basically you, the consumer, are the producer. Like what's happening right now. I'm producing this, you're consuming it by watching it. And then you're watching it helps my YouTube recognize my algorithm and shows that you people actually enjoy my content. And if I get to 1,000 subscribers and I have 4,000 watch hours, I start getting the dough in. But the reason most Zambian YouTubers do not have the algorithm figured out yet is because our content is usually addressed to an audience that does not respond or consume to us. Like, for example, in Zambia, a lot of Zambian YouTubers have switched their content to address different countries rather than just our country because Zambians do not support one another. And it's not intentional. It's sort of a mental thing. Even with businesses, it's the same thing. So now, in Zambia, how it works is, if somebody has more money, they opt to shop online in different countries. Now, this what I'm about to say is directly intended at you who has the money to go online and shop. I'm not rebuking you for shopping online. I'm not saying you shouldn't shop online, but I just don't want you to complain about the economy, complain about money when you're not leaving money in this economy to circulate. See, what happens about when you shop online is you're not leaving the money in the Zambian system. No, it goes to the American or the Nigerian or the Senegalese, wherever it is that you send the money, that is where it will circulate. It's not going to circulate globally. No, it's just going to circulate in that country. And then most of the time in Zambia, we do not consume locally. And then our mentality has just become that if you are Zambian, you are backward. You get, if you do not speak this language, which to be honest, true part of me is ashamed to know how to speak well, because it's not me, but I do this because that's the new normal. Neno akumawa akanyampande kwambia wangu then nawakachimanza chifukali ndawala mwamba ndende kwenfuma nepana. I can speak my language, but when I speak it, people will look at me weird, and I don't care. But there are people who do. That's just actually how the Zambian modern society works. When you do anything local, you are backwards. You're regressive. That's exactly what you have put in your mind. So, like, for example, like as I was saying, when you shop online, when you do shop online, when you shop, sorry guys, I was caught by my mommy. Anyway, yeah. See, this is the reason why I want to get famous. Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, when you shop online, money does not stay in, because you have to convert the kwacha. You have to convert it to the dollar, because that's the agreed upon global currency. Yeah, the dollar and the euro. But now I hear China is instating Bitcoin. Don't know how that works. But consumerism in Zambia is a poor practice. We don't practice consumerism in Zambia. When somebody says, "Oh my God, you don't look Zambian," you're like, "Ah, thank you." You should be ashamed of yourself for thinking that being called not Zambian is a compliment. You should be concerned. You'd be like, "So I don't look like my country?" For me, I am Zambian first, which is why I usually put hashtag Zambian female perspective every single time I make a video. Move. Every single time I make a video. Sorry, that was my brother. Every single time I make a video. I am Zambian first before I am African. That's just me. I am Zambian first before I'm a global citizen. I am Zambian first before I am an African woman. And then how these American artists make you feel, like you are that black powerful woman. No, that's them. You are a black powerful African Zambian woman. It is disconcerting to me that most of the time people would prefer to have American music on their playlist and not Zambian music. And I for a long time I was a culprit. Okay, I was a culprit. I used to say no, Zambian music, they have nothing to say, until I started asking myself questions like, why do I feel this way? Why is it to me that Zambians are not communicating to me? It's because I had clicked my mind into to fit a certain perspective of the world, which was the American perspective, which is why the Americans used to communicate with me. Okay, so I sat down and started listening to a couple of music, like by Chef. My favorite song by Chef is Zirtizali. Maki too, he's a prominent Zambian musical figure. Let me tell you something. The only place where Zambian music is not prominent is in Zambia, which is very, very, very sad. Okay, because Zambian music is appreciated outside Zambia. Do your research. Don't just no, because and then these American artists that you listen to here, they're hated back in their home country because they have nothing to say. Somebody just Gucci gang. For what now? I can't imagine. Gucci gang, with him Gucci gang, with him Gucci gang. Then the other thing that I would wanna just highlight, I know I've spoken a lot, is that if you want change, like Gandhi said, be the change that you want to see. The certain, you want to buy a dashiki from Nigeria when your local tailor can make it for like a 50 kwacha. And in Nigeria, maybe you have to bring it in for like $10, and $10 like 180 kwacha. In fact, sometimes it's actually even more. Don't be a hypocrite. If you can't afford it, leave it alone. Consumerism in this country is a poor practice because we have been manipulated into so chabe. Judge me. English is not my first language. Into lowering our self-esteem. Like, they've made us think, like, for instance, that mistake I just made right there. I was concerned that I made the mistake. Why? Even I can't answer that question. Why was I concerned that I couldn't say lowering or roaring, whichever? Why? My tongue is heavy because Nyanja is a heavy language. So for me to be able to twist it and turn it into certain ways for it to fit the English language, it's difficult. But the fact that I'm able to do it just means I'm much, much better than them. Think about certain things like that. And then here's the other thing that I've been wanting to address. Consumerism and the current culture, the current generation. They say this is the worst generation. They always say that about every generation. Even our grandchildren's generation is going to be like, it's the worst about. No. But the reason this generation has distanced itself from its identity as Zambians is because you think the mirage of these beautiful Instagram models that are from the States is the definition and standard of beauty. It is the definition and standard of development. But remember, development has been defined by Western cultures. We have our own way of defining development or success. A long time ago, they used to say if you have more children and more land, you are successful. More animals, more. It was never about the money. It was always about property. If you have more property, you are successful. But these days, you must have something in your bank balance. You must be able to turn your phone horizontal for you to see all the zeros. Then they'll call you successful. It's a sad reality. But the only advice I can give to my generation and the next one to come is that, and I've been saying this for a long time. Those of you that have seen my other videos just know, you cannot, even the Bible says, you cannot remove a log from your brother's eye if you have a splinter in your own. Fix the problems in this country, then look to the world. They say no, the youths, and I understand, you cannot ask a bootless man to pull himself by his bootstraps. That's Martin Luther King Jr. That's just what they've done to us, They sit on our future, and when it's time for us to stand up and talk, they say your time has passed. When it's our time when they tell us something and we try to, rebel, they tell us you're being disrespectful. It's unfair. So, the only way to change that is for you to first be proudly Zambian. That tag, people don't understand how important it is. Proudly Zambian. The United States of America are very proud. That's why every single YouTuber from the States that you've seen, even if they were to start today, they have like 1,000 subscribers already. Because these people, even though you have nothing to say, they just want to be there. Like they want to be caught up. Guys, I have perfect teeth. Anyway, it's up to you, it's up to me to change the narrative that everything Zambian or everything African is regressive. It's up to you and me. And if we can't change that, or if you think that what I'm saying is wrong, or if you think that what I'm saying is a far cry, then there's something wrong. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post a new video. Please like or dislike, and then let me hear your opinions in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video, and the next video is going to be part 2 of Feminism Debunked. I'm gone.